Hey everybody, it is Orletha. I am hanging out here in beautiful sunny Southern California today, enjoying this beautiful day. But today I wanted to bring you a super cool recipe. This is chicken fajita kits. Now, this is going to be a prep ahead meal just because that's what 20 Dishes does, is we show you how to prep ahead, and that's what makes us different from anything else, is that we give you the step-by-step instructions to prep everything ahead of time so that when you run in that door after a crazy day, you can grab it out of the freezer or the fridge and get dinner on the table in record time. Like, we 10x your meal time, I promise you. So today, I'm gonna be sharing some chicken fajita kits, and I'm gonna make two of them. One is for dinner tonight and one's gonna go in the freezer, and I'm going to do it in record time. The recipe, since you guys always ask, is in this video, so check that recipe out and you can try it yourself. I am going to show you how to prep it ahead of time, and again, this is super easy. I'm using 20 Dishes, the step-by-step prep. I don't even have to think about it. Just do it. If you can read, you can do it. All right, it's not like super magical. It's not unicorn dust or anything. It's just totally reading. So I have everything out because the mise en place has been prepped. It is here, and it told me what to do. So, and not it, 20 Dishes told me what to do to set my mise en place out to make this go even faster. It tells me everything to take out, and then it tells me what to do step by step. So, first thing it tells me to do is to peel and chop some onions. So, if you've ever seen my videos before, you know that I use a little bit of vinegar, white vinegar, on your cutting board, and that will stop you from having those onion eyes. Now, I've heard all kinds of stories about having onion eyes, like, oh, put a piece of bread in your mouth, or freeze the onion, or, you know, wear some goggles. I don't want to wear goggles while I cook. I just kind of want to get it done. So, so I am just right now, put a little bit of vinegar on your cutting board. Check it out. Check out that tip. If it works for you, let me know. It works for me every single time and has for the last few years. But if you haven't tried that, give it a try, and hopefully you'll see the same results that I saw, that the vinegar does absorb a lot of the fumes, so that when you are cutting your onion, you don't end up all snotty and crying and teary. Nobody likes that. It doesn't even sound fun, right? So I'm going to use my mandolin right now because it's my favorite, one of my favorite toys, and just slice my onion. Super easy, right? And then pop that over there. And then what I'm going to do is put my onion in a Ziploc bag, and this is going to allow me to freeze everything separately without the onions touching the chicken or the bell peppers. It's just going to allow me to freeze that separately when I pop that in the bag with my fajitas. So I'm going to do another onion because, like I said, I'm doing 2 kits today. And again, my kids love fajitas, so this is one of their favorite meals. Kids and the husband approved, so that's a good thing, right? If you're looking for some new recipes, which I'm always on the lookout for, check it out. You will definitely like this one. It's super easy, and like I said, kid and husband approved, because nobody likes wasting food, least of all me, right? If you're not meal planning, I don't know if you know this statistic, which is kind of crazy. I was kind of shocked to know this, that if you aren't meal planning, most Americans are wasting about 30 to 40% of their grocery budget because they don't have a plan. And I know I was guilty of that before I was planning, is that I would go in the grocery store with all the best intentions, and I'd go, okay, I'm gonna make this really great vegetables. The family's gonna eat tons of vegetables this week. And I would buy all these vegetables and then put them in what I now call the drawer of good intentions, because I had all the best intentions. They were gonna eat vegetables. But since I did not have a plan, it ended up becoming more of a science experiment than dinner. So things in the drawer had started, you know, having conversations with me. And just a second, let me read what's next. Yep, chopped bell pepper. Like I said, this is super easy. All you have to do is know how to read. But everything that I had done, I would think, oh man, we're gonna have all these great vegetables. And yeah, not so much, because I did not have a plan. And so it would end up with like green, furry, you know, having a conversation of its own, that thing you should take a picture of and then call it your kid's science experiment. That's what it became. So, but now that I plan using, you know, 20 Dishes, it does save a lot of money. So if you are trying to keep your budget intact, try grocery or meal planning And if you want to save time with that meal plan, because we all know it's super crazy to try to get that meal plan. We all planned before. Get that plan from the paper to the plate. It's like, how do you do that, right? You got the plan. It's on a cool magnet on your refrigerator or hanging out in your inbox. But how do you get that from the plan to the plate? That's what 20 Dishes does. Is you can read, you can get it from the plan to the plate in record time, right? So right now, I'm just reading the instructions, doing what it's telling me to do. I don't even have to think about it. I'm making 2 meals right now, and this is going to be done. All I have to do is pull it out of the freezer, make sure that my kids remember to pull it out of the freezer. And then when I come home, since it's going to have all the seasonings and everything on the chicken, it's going to marinate while it cooks, which makes it even more flavorful. Sometimes those recipes call for like an overnight or a 2-hour marinade, and I'm thinking, who has time for all of that? I'm trying to get dinner on the table, and I do not have 2 hours. I got homework to do. We've got, soccer practice, whatever my kids are doing at that time. And I don't have 2 hours to let something marinate, right? So this, if you freeze it, marinates as it thaws, which makes it super easy to marinate. I love it. All right, so I'm just finishing up these bell peppers, and then I will do my garlic, because that's what it's telling me to do. And when I get ready to freeze this, I will freeze it all together with the chicken. That's going to be seasoned. And as it thaws, it will marinate. All right, so I've got those sitting over there. Next thing I'm going to do is my garlic. So I'm going to put the garlic directly in my Ziploc bag. So I already have my bags labeled. I'm just going to put those in there. My baggie holder saves my life every single time, I promise you. Because if you're anything like me, you know that they fall over. No matter what you're thinking, they're gonna fall over. And then all your cool stuff just spills all over the floor. Not fun. All right, so garlic. I buy peeled garlic. Saves time, saves energy. And it's just a little bit more expensive than regular garlic. So I'm just gonna pop my garlic in there. I use a garlic press because I like it. This garlic press, though, also can be really useful if you use ginger a lot in some of your recipes. You can just pop the ginger right in there, and just like it crushes your garlic, it will crush your ginger. It makes that a little bit easier, too. I love ginger. So if you are using ginger in a recipe, you can use your garlic press. Kind of makes it go a little bit faster. I love going faster in my kitchen. All right, so that's my garlic. Let's see, what's next? All right, I'm gonna add my chicken. Now I use my little lunch lady gloves, as my husband calls it, to grab my chicken, because it helps me to not have to wash my hands so much. And in the winter, my hands get really dry. I'm sure those of you who cook a lot can understand that. You have to wash your hands a lot, or if you're around kids a lot, which I am, lots of hand washing, right? So hands get really dry in the winter. So if we're trying to avoid that, I use my lovely gloves. All right, so I'm gonna just break open this chicken here and put my chicken in the package. Now I have asked my butcher, you can do the same thing. You can ask your butcher to trim your chicken for you. And that means that you don't have to come home and spend time trimming chicken, which makes it a lot easier. They will usually trim it for you and put it right back in the package, which is really nice. Uh-oh, falling over, man down. There we go. So if you are one of those people who hates cleaning chicken, oh, there we go. Hates cleaning chicken. Let's split that between the two. There we go. And you can totally ask your butcher to do that for you. All right, so I just put my chicken in there. I'm gonna add my seasonings, and then I am done. I know, faster than you ever knew, right? All right, so Again, the recipe is right in this video. So if you're looking for the recipe and you're like, what is in that? What is she doing? Just check out the comments or the video right at the top and you will see the recipe, which I know you want because this is easy and delicious. Okay, chili powder. Super simple, right? If you can read, you can do this. Makes it so fast. All right, so I'm gonna add my cilantro. Now I've already got the cilantro, I've washed it off, so it's not all, ugh, Supergirl there. If you ever have some stress, just tear off some cilantro. I'm gonna pop my cilantro right in the bowl, and instead of having to cut it using a knife, uh-oh, I left a little piece of bell pepper. I'll chop that up a bit. Instead of using a knife, you can use your little scissors. So I put it right in the bowl, chop that up with some kitchen shears, and that makes that easier than having to try to have herbs flying all over the place, all over your kitchen, right? So they get chopped up, and then I'm gonna split this between the two bags. Some in there, and half in there, perfect. All right, and what's next? Let's see, got the garlic, olive oil, and that's 1/4 of a cup. Move that. And my little measuring cup. Put it in there. Perfect. And last but not least, how much of that? 1/4 of a cup, all right. Voila. Oh, let me cut up this little last piece of bell pepper and pop it in the bag, and I am done, all right? That's super done. So easy, super simple. And I'm just gonna roll these bags up. So in order to get the air out of this bag, I'm just gonna seal it up on the little corner, just leave a little corner open. And I am gonna just roll that bag, just roll it over itself, push all of that air out, and then seal it up. And there we go, right? So that is almost all the air out. If you don't have one of those cool suction thingies, you can easily roll your bags and get the air out of those. So I'm just gonna get the air out of that bag, seal the edge up just a bit, roll the bag till the air comes out. You can hear it coming out. Seal it up. Look at that. That's super simple. The air is out of that bag. I'm going to chop up the rest of this bell pepper because I like bell peppers. My son loves them. So I didn't realize it had sort of snuck away from me there. And I'm just going to put those over here in the bag with the rest of the bell peppers. And there we are. We have it. We are done. That is 2 meals in about 6 minutes. This is going to go in the freezer along with the bell peppers and onions. So these are going to go in the freezer together for next week's meal because that means that I don't have to do anything for next week. It's already done. All I did was follow the instructions. I increased my servings to 8 so that I would have double the ingredients on my shopping list because with 20 dishes you can go from 1 to 30 servings if you want. You can cook for a month if it makes you happy, but you can always double it. And then that way you can pop it in the freezer, double your meals, do 1 prep a week. Usually takes me about an hour to get my entire week done, maybe an hour and 15 if I'm doing 2 weeks at a time. But you can get it done. And all you have to do is read. You can read, you can do it. I know if you are watching this video, you can read, or else you wouldn't be asking for the recipe. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will do more coming up here shortly, and I look forward to seeing you guys around the interwebs. I hope you're having an amazing day, and if not, make it one.